scoring record and won the championship. But you know, this is where he earns his money now. You don't earn your money for going out and training and sitting in the dugout. We all love that. But these are the kind of problems that seem to surround Madrid all the time, and this is where the coach earns his money, dealing with these kind of things.
But it seems to happen more and more with Jose Mourinho, and more this season as well.
Again,
he must have known this was going to come out. This is pretty big in Spain.
Well, as I say, at these big clubs, these things happen when things are not going well. I mean, we don't know. After the experiences that I've had, you know, you just treat it with a pinch of salt. The journalist probably be able to write a book now. He'll be in Getting a Rise on Monday morning for all of this, and everybody knows him now. As I say, I don't always believe the stuff that comes out. Although at the same time, I do know that it is, particularly when you're 12 points adrift of Barcelona, they're going to have a couple of really, really difficult months now.
Well, all this comes off the back of a very poor result against Celta. In fact, they were lucky to lose 2-1. On the pitch, why do you think they're so far off the team of last season?
Well, again, you know, generally, I think the team that's champions one year, winning so comfortably, there is normally a dip in form early on, particularly Barcelona, Real Madrid. It's a unique championship where these two won against the other, and they've started slowly. Obviously, Barcelona finished runners-up. They want to put it right this year, and they are having an extraordinary run, in fairness. I don't think anybody could have expected after Guardiola leaving that Barcelona would push on and do so well. And as you said earlier, Madrid, well, maybe the motivation is not quite as much as it was at the beginning of last season.
OK, well, let's get over to the Bernabeu. First, we'll have a moment's reflection. That was for the passing of Alfredo Di Stefano's daughter, Nanette Norma, who died on Wednesday at the age of 60. OK, well, there for us, our commentary team, Terry Gibson and Kevin Keatings.
Thanks, Scott. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Santiago Bernabeu. Antonio Mateo Lahoz, the referee, gets us started. And the star names in the white shirts need a big performance after disappointing hugely in the Copa del Rey at Celta Vigo in midweek. Fortunate to come away with only a 2-1 defeat from that fifth-round tie first leg. Mourinho has brought back some of the players rested for that game, Casillas, Khedira, but there's no Benzema, out with an ankle injury. Higuain's been out for some time with more of a long-term injury problem. So it'll be interesting to see who plays as the focal point of the attack. There's a choice between Ronaldo and Callejon, but it was the latter for Mourinho, who played in that position for most of the game against Celta. As for Espanyol in the bottom three, under their relatively new coach, the Mexican Javier Aguirre, who's taken over from Mauricio Pochettino. 2 draws in Aguirre's 2 matches in charge so far. Well, they grab a point with both hands if you offered it to them right now. In a ground where they have suffered hugely. And in fact, in the last 7 league meetings, home and away, Real Madrid have scored 21 goals and conceded none in matchups between these two. So they are the firmest of firm favourites, but a word coming out of the Espanyol ranks has been the expected one. We look to try and take advantage of any fallout from that Real Madrid defeat at Celta. Well, Terry's alongside me. What are you expecting?
Well, slightly surprised again, Kevin, to see Casillas leading the attack. Of course, Real Madrid have to make the most of playing before Barcelona and Atletico tonight.
Here's Ronaldo from deep. Goalkeeper who is not the first choice, Kiko Casillas. Christian Alvarez is injured, but not brought into action here by Ronaldo.
It's about par for the course, isn't it? 2 minutes and a decent effort on Cristiano Ronaldo. But of course, we're going to expect to see Real Madrid dominate possession. Just slightly surprised that Casillas starting in the centre-forward position, or I expect the type of players they have in the forward positions. They can swap about Ozil, Modric, Ronaldo, Casillas. Certainly not a weak attacking quartet from Real Madrid, despite having no Benzema and no Gonzalo Higuain.
Here's Ramos. Modric, who's got a start tonight in place of Di Maria. This is Arbeloa. Ozil. Back out with Arbeloa. Ronaldo took his pass out, and it's wide from Modric. Snapshot from Luka Modric, and wasn't too far away, but a good chance.
They're going to have to start defending better, Espanyol. They're allowing Real Madrid just to run towards the 18-yard box, relatively unopposed. It's a good pass from Ronaldo. It's an excellent touch from Modric, and a really sharp finish with the outside of his right foot. Just goes past the post. The early warning signs for Espanyol. They have to learn, and learn very quickly.
Xabi Alonso. Taken on by Ronaldo, back with Alonso. Khedira. Real Madrid starting the weekend 11 points behind Barcelona in the title race, squeezed between the big two. Atletico Madrid 5 points ahead of Real at the moment, Simeone's team. And of course that huge game coming up later, the top two at the Camp Nou. Don't miss that. It's Pepe. Alonso. Offside against Casillas.
Does like to get behind defences. He's got a close offside, but he was just leaning in an offside position.
Verdu, actually the top scorer for Espanyol, the number 10, only 5 goals. But despite the fact that they're in the bottom 3, haven't really conceded a lot of goals this season, not as many as you might expect for a team in trouble. Scoring them is going to be difficult here. Here's Ronaldo. No free kick for Cristiano Ronaldo.
He feels the referee could have brought the play back, given him the free kick. It's just clip heels with Casillas. Espanyol sitting so far back. Modric could just commit all the players into attacking positions. Both fullbacks are entirely in the attacking half of the pitch. Xabi Alonso sitting in between Ramos and Pepe when needed. So even in this early stages of the game, Espanyol, with their approach to the game, are asking for trouble.
Ronaldo. Contrao. Portuguese has turned well there. Can he get his cross in? He's going to get a free kick. Always struggling there, Wakaso Mubarak.
He should do, because he has the pace to keep up with Contral. He just stays on his feet. Match Contral stride for stride. Be able to block the cross. Force Contral to retreat and turn backwards and play a backwards pass. Once you dive in like that. The quality that Real Madrid have from set pieces, Xabi, Alonso, Cristiano Ronaldo, the obvious two. Anything could happen here. Could be a driven shot from Cristiano Ronaldo, could be a whipped-in one.
Just saw Ronaldo move the ball just further away from the incident, about a metre or so, just to give him that little bit of an extra angle here on the blind side of the referee, who's allowing it from where it's going to be taken from. Ozil fires it back in, and Espanyol had a fair bit of defending to do already in the opening 8 minutes.
They look like they mean business, don't they, Real Madrid, on the back of that Copa del Rey defeat against Celta Vigo. It seemed like Espanyol normally trying to pack the defence out, pack the midfield area out. Teams would normally try to find that hard to break down, but at the moment, Real Madrid are finding it quite easy to create chances.
Mesut Ozil, Arbeloa, Khedira, Pepe, Ramos, another of the players that was rested in midweek. Contral, Sami Khedira, free kick given here. Simao, the experienced Portuguese winger who's come to Espanyol on a free last summer from the Turkish club Beşiktaş. This is his compatriot Ronaldo. Well, loose control from Khedira. Lucky that the ball reached Callejon. Here's Arbeloa. Wakaso, Sergio Garcia, former Barcelona player, looking to do his former club a favour here and push Real Madrid further back in the pecking order for the La Liga title. Only just back from a 4-game ban, Garcia.
It's almost 10 minutes, and that's the first bit of play Espanyol had. The only players we've mentioned for Espanyol, ones that have conceded free kicks. It's the first time they've actually got the ball and passed it, 2 or 3 passes. All right, it's just been all Real Madrid.
Ramos, Alvaro Arbeloa, fouled by Simao.
Simao complaining, but it is a foul. He loses track of Arbeloa. It's a shove in the back.
Pepe and Ramos make their way forward. Ozil with a free kick. Around the corner, and it's given. Final touch. No complaints from Colotto.
Colotto is the obvious player to try and pick up Sergio Ramos. One of the better players for Espanyol in the air. Probably the best, along with the other central defender, Hector Moreno.
Ozil's corner. Oh, it might have been a handball there, but whistle's gone against Ronaldo for a push. Ball reared up onto the arm of Victor Alvarez, but the decision was going the way of Espanyol anyway.
Yep, smiles all around. Ronaldo was aware he did lead Victor Alvarez there before the handball. to it himself, though.
I think they're somewhat fortunate to get away with that. For once, Ronaldo seemed to take that decision with good grace. It's not normally his demeanour. But judging by that replay, he didn't appear to do a lot wrong there, Ronaldo, and Espanyol very likely got away with a possible penalty against them. Oh, Wakaso got in trouble there and passes just beyond Callejon. His teammates are letting him know about it, and it's going to be a booking. It's not been a very good start for the former Villarreal player.
His touch has been poor, his decisions when to make those challenges has been poor. He's not the only one in the 12 minutes or so for Espanyol.
It's his 11th card of the season.
Pardon? He's a right winger.
Well, merely serves to underline, Terry, that he's not a great tackler and operates on a bit of a short fuse. Saw that at times in his days at El Madrigal with Villarreal. He was never really a regular there. They loaned him out at times. Corner into a good area, and they only just spirit that one away, the away team. Here's Ozil. Good-looking cross, free header. And the flag's up, but they couldn't get it beyond Kiko Casillas anyway.
Is this a good defensive line from Espanyol, or is it more down to good fortune? You see the cross from Ozil. It's offside. Maybe it's for an infringement that we haven't seen, that the referee thought was a foul in there.
Well, Espanyol player went down in the penalty area, certainly wasn't offside.
Sergio Garcia was the player that went down. Too many complaints from Real Madrid players, but we're in the early stages of the game and they probably feel pretty confident they're going to get a few more chances.
It's been a real fall from grace in the last few months so for Espanyol. The midway point of last season, they were as high as 5th. They then went on a terrible run, won only one of the last 11 games, finished 14th, 5 points above the bottom 3. There was the foul on Sergio Garcia. Better angle to see it there. Sergio Ramos, the offender.
Here where the ball was going to be travelling to.
But it's 3 wins in the last 28 matches, dating back to the middle of March. And if they don't arrest the slump they're on, and Espanyol could be heading back to the second division for the first time since the early 90s. Don't have a lot of money, he'll know that, the new man Aguirre. They'll have to look for loan deals in the January window. Has good connections though, the Mexican, and hope to make some shrewd acquisitions. Here's Verdu. Good run from Simao, he's away from Arbeloa. No pressure in the end on Casillas' goal, but the first time they've got beyond the Real Madrid defence.
He's the player, Verdu, that they need to really get into the game, that he can supply the passes. Simao and Sergio Garcia. Wakaso gets that terribly wrong, Simao. The angle at the finish was always going to drag it across goal. He's found a position back in the team, hasn't he? Been discarded by Pochettino. Capdevila is another one of those players who's on the bench tonight. So we'll give players a fresh opportunity, those that haven't been featuring under Pochettino.
Kedira. His flag stays down, but Kiko Casillas just edging the race there with Callejon. Real Madrid, by the way, defending an unbeaten home record, stretching back 12 months. All 6 of their defeats this season have been away from home in all competitions. Pepe. Arbeloa. Ramos. Good ball to Ronaldo. Tried to flick it inside for Modric.
Appears to me to be Espanyol's best chance is that Real Madrid start over-elaborating in their attacking play. Contrado goes down, there's not much contact from Muchas. It's quite annoying when you see a player go down, curl himself up into the boards, be seriously injured. When he doesn't get the decision, straight away he's back up again. Maybe more so when the ball came to him. And now he's throwing himself on the floor.
Luka Modric. Ronaldo. And just lost his footing there.
Not so sure Wakaso could keep himself out of trouble though for the 90 minutes. He's been booked early in the game.
Certainly an area that will be concerning Javier Aguirre right now. This is Ozil. Ronaldo. Good challenge on him. Fall in. Here's Wakaso.
Sanchez and fall into compete in that midfield area in front of the back four of Espanyol, not just to retreat and sit back on the edge of their box. So they're never going to get out.
Sergio Garcia, it's an excellent run from him. Last-ditch defending, and it was an excellent recovery, you have to say, after initially being one of the defenders caught out. Contrao with a vital touch.
He's annoyed Sergio Garcia because he knows he should have done better. It's the perfect pass. It's a dreadful first touch. Gets away from him. Contrao does really well to get back, hook it away as Casillas comes out.
Simao with the corner. Colotto and Moreno, two centre-backs, positioned just outside that 6-yard area. Looking for a deep one here from Simao. Ramos met it firmly.
Exactly in front of the 18-yard box with players there, Espanyol. Really selective in the players they chose to get forward. And can't really blame Javier Aguirre. We all know how fast Real Madrid are on counter-attacks, defending their own defending corners. In 10 seconds, up the other end of the pitch, and Ronaldo can run the length of the pitch in, was it just over 10 seconds a few weeks ago? So you have to be on your guard even when you've got a corner.
Firm challenge, deemed a legal one by the referee. Real Madrid haven't got this away. This is Verdu, tried to slip in Sergio Garcia, but the crowd not liking the initial tackle.
It was an obvious yellow card. It was a tackle from behind, straight through Luka Modric.
Well, he's fortunate.
He didn't get a foul.
One fall in, fully committed, and it was a most obvious foul, which, strangely, Antonio Mateo Lajos, our referee, felt to give in favour of Real Madrid. Arbeloa. Kedira. Callejon. Here's Ramos. Kedira. Given away by Simao. This is Modric. Almost broke there for Callejon. Important touch from Hector Moreno.
Look at Real Madrid and Simao just can't get away past like that. Just outside his own box. Square pass gets cut out. Espanyol Really fortunate there. The ball fell kindly for one of their defenders. Okay, yeah.
Contrao. Away from Colotto is Modric, or rather Colotto with the clearance, but it was a nice skip away from the initial challenge there from Luka Modric.
Shown that already tonight, 2 or 3 occasions, that ability to just put the ball away in the nick of time for a defender that's making the challenge. In a very advanced position.
Contrao.
Another incident alongside it as well.
Well, Ronaldo's got every right to point out to the referee, look closer at what's going on before that corner kick is taken, because anywhere else on the pitch, it's a foul.
So the referee need the help of the assistants, don't they,
Yeah,
to get involved
absolutely.
in that?
Absolutely. Ozil. Arbeloa. Contrao. Ronaldo thought about the shot, links up with Modric, back with Fabio Contrao. The flag is up for offside. Real Madrid still of individuals rather than a designated game plan when they go out to play these days.
Yeah, and I think that is because of the nature of the players that they've got there. They've got some great attacking players, midfield players as well, but in attack it can be very hit and miss. And there's not too much shape to the pattern of the team, in particularly when they haven't got Benzema Higuain that plays in that focal position in the centre of attack. No, we've got no Benzema tonight, no Higuain, but I'm sure Jose Mourinho wasn't losing much sleep last night over the fact that he still had this quality of players in his attacking lineup. As I said earlier, Kevin, I think the only danger to Real Madrid is their own complacency.
The danger for Espanyol is large here, but Callejon is stopped momentarily by Moreno. Here's Ronaldo, blocked by Colotto. Back with Cristiano Ronaldo again. Contrao.
I have to say it's more hit than miss, the Real Madrid attack. Certainly don't lack for goals and then lack for attacking quality players, world-class players. But at times it can just stutter and they rely upon that individual ability of a single player.
Lovely work by Modric. Victor Alvarez away to safety. Here's Wakaso. Neatly into space, or looked like it was going to be for Verdu. Brilliant work from Ramos. Referee right to allow the advantage here. Modric! Off the post! Luka Modric. Desperately unlucky there. To scoring his second goal in the famous white shirt since his move from Tottenham. Goalkeeper comprehensively beaten there by Modric.
The team that's dominating the attack, Modric has been the pick of the bunch. Been nice and bright, really sharp. We know he's got undoubted quality. That's a really good effort. So unlucky for him that crashes off the post. But he's moved the ball quickly. He's been able to beat defenders with ease. His passing has been good, and as I said, he's really getting into those attacking positions. More than we used to see him at Tottenham Hotspur. It was a different role for him.
been in and out of the side since his move from White Hart Lane, Modric. Di Maria didn't have a very good game at all at Celta in the Cup in midweek. In fact, he was brought off at half-time for Modric. Here's Ronaldo. Trying to set up a possible shooting opportunity for Ozil. There's a break on here for Wakaso. Sergio Garcia. Hasty with a ball in. He had a bit more time there, I felt. Sergio Garcia. Kept in by Verdu. Well, he's better than that.
I think he's actually going for goal. It's just the lack of support in the attacking positions.
He's one of the better technicians in the Espanyol team, Joan Verdu.
Ramos again expecting the contact from Muchas. I think Javier Aguirre is thinking along the same lines as us, Kevin.
Yeah, he can't risk him. So Wakaso's evening ends due to the fact he picked up that early yellow card, and he will be replaced by Christian Alfonso.
Change that Javier Aguirre would like to make. You see, he's not understands the situation completely. I think it's the right decision, actually.
Ozil. Cut out by Javi Lopez. Now Verdu.
Christian Alfonso is more of a central midfield player, so that might just lend a little bit more weight into the central midfield area. Casillas is essentially a wide player, but he was tucking in as well. So it might be the liking of Christian Alfonso to play in that position. There's a couple of challenges Casillas made though, where he didn't make any contact and players went down, and it was almost they were anticipating contact, hoping for contact.
Lovely ball from Modric. That's unlucky for Callejon. He got away from two defenders there, Jose Maria Callejon. But the weight of the pass was a delight from Modric. Victor Alvarez can't pick out Simao.
It's a lucky Callejon. The ball strikes him on the back as he's making that run forward. Hoping the ball fell into his path so he could then go on and have the shot.
Modric losing out. Here's Verdu. Sergio Garcia can get his shot away here and scores. What a great finish from Sergio Garcia. Casillas given no chance, and against the run of play, half an hour gone. And in the bottom three, Aguirre's Espanyol lead at the Bernabeu.
7 games for Pochettino, no goals scored, and Javier Aguirre, 30 minutes gone, and totally against the run of play. And he has threatened on a couple of occasions Sergio Garcia. It's Verdu with a pass, no surprise there. The two central defenders lose concentration, gets between the two of them. He has the pace to power away from them. What a finish. Off the laces, great strike towards the far post. No chance for Iker Casillas. Whips it. It's exactly where he's aiming for. It's an outstanding finish from Sergio Garcia. Didn't see that coming.
Well, nobody inside this stadium saw that coming.
It is poor defending from Real Madrid, just the one striker. They've only got one player in the attacking half of the pitch for the majority of the time, Espanyol. For Pepe and Ramos, that should be no problem whatsoever. They just switched off, they're probably watching the play build up. All of a sudden, the changeover in possession, Verdu with a fantastic pass. So this is something they've worked on as well, because every time they've got the ball in midfield and one back possession, they've looked to go really quick. behind, in between the two central defenders for Sergio Garcia to run onto. He had the earlier chance, didn't he, where he miscontrolled it from a similar sort of attacking play from Espanyol.
Well, by their standards, they have struggled for clean sheets this season, only kept them in around 25% of their games in all competitions. And work to do here, coming back off a cup defeat in midweek at Celta Vigo. Fans demanding a positive performance, result to go with it. Been a little bit of disquiet again involving Mourinho, his relationship with the media here, and at times with club officials and one or two players in the past. It'll never be any different. If it was any coincidence they were playing my way on the public address system before we got underway here tonight. It is only his way. Contrao forces the corner.
Back four Espanyol have done really well, actually. They made some last-ditch challenges. They've tried to block crosses. Now getting a little bit more help from the midfield players in Victor Sanchez and Paulin. So Javier make an early change for obvious reasons, and Mourinho warming up Di Maria.
In by Ozil. It's good positive goalkeeping by Kiko Casillas. It's a former Real Madrid B-team player. He left here to join Espanyol on a free transfer some 5.5 years ago now. Casillas and Casillas, two goalkeepers on the books at the Bernabeu at the same time. Can always tell his grandkids he was behind the great Iker Casillas, who will be remembered as one of the great goalkeepers. 31 years old, he's not much shy of 140 caps for Spain at the moment, when you think he could probably play for another 8-9 years. His record may never be beat.
This is a massive 10 minutes or so for both of these teams. Such an achievement for Espanyol to get to half-time, leading by 1-0. They'd have been delighted with a 0-0. So Real Madrid won't want to go into the break, 1 goal behind. It's a little bit of a frosty atmosphere around the Bernabeu at the moment. A prickly manager.
Arbeloa. Crowd are remaining patient. Regular watchers in games from the Bernabeu will know that they're not always the most patient here. Here's Khedira. In by Contrao. Away by Moreno. Back with Fabio Contrao.
This looks more like a usual pack defence that you see, making it hard for Real Madrid to create clear-cut chances. Amazing, that goal has given them something to hang on to now, and they're doing it with a lot more determination, a lot more know-how now.
Contrao's cross. Ronaldo doing all he could with that header. Pepe. Given away. This is fall-in. Verdu's touch will bring Victor Sanchez into play. Now Ramos.
no surprise to see that possession. It might even actually go up now, the scoreline as it is.
Here's Vedu. Hurried out of it. Claimed he was fouled. Referee's having none of it. Javi Lopez. Poor ball from the fullback. Need to do better in situations like that, Espanyol. Vedu still having a word with the referee about what he felt was a foul a moment or two ago. Xabi Alonso. Ozil. Just wonder if Mourinho will feel that they're not moving the ball as quickly as they might at times. Maybe getting as much width in the play. Di Maria normally offers them a lot of that when he plays. One of those on the bench. Perhaps as well not having a designated natural central striker in the mould of Benzema and Higuain. Away goes Sergio Garcia, the goal scorer. Blue and white shirts taking age to get up in support of him. Cristian Alfonso looking to be a handful. Claiming a corner, and it's given.
Well, clearly went out of play. It's a goal kick to Real Madrid. She wants to shepherd it out.
It's a good decision from the officials. Simao the corner. Surely Espanyol can't score again, can they? Casillas opting to punch, and he could have caught that one, I felt. Here's Sergio Garcia again. And that's way wide of the target. Opportunity.
For more power when he took the goal. Opportunity. That time he tried to deftly clip towards the far post, towards the top corner.
Ozil, lovely pass. Ronaldo, good save. Big save at this moment in the game from Kiko Casillas.
Wonderful pass with the outside of the left foot from Mr. Ozil. I was waiting for the to hit the back of the net now.
In by Ozil. Now as far as Luka Modric. Alonso. Arbeloa. Here's Ronaldo. Ozil won't keep that in.
It's an outstanding pass though from Ozil for the chance for Ronaldo. You have to believe, don't you, that Modric and Ozil in particular will be able to supply Ronaldo with chances. Callejon's movement's been good in terms of running in behind the defence, but he doesn't offer anything different in terms of occasionally coming to a space for Ronaldo to run into. That's where they're missing a recognised centre forward tonight. Benzema's and Higuain are equally good at coming off, getting the ball to feet, spinning in behind, really keeping central defenders guessing. Callejon is looking at running behind every time. It's making it quite easy for Moreno and Colotto.
Here's Pepe. Wasn't too far away from gathering that in his stride, Callejon.
See Sergio Garcia left foot this time, tries to curl it into the top corner. It's a good little dummy to shake off the Real Madrid defenders. It's a sensational pass from Mesut Ozil in behind Moreno. Ronaldo should have scored.
Rather needless free kick to get away there by Sergio Ramos.
It's a terrible decision by Ramos. So he puts his arm across the back of Sergio Garcia, and there's a little bit of a coming together. But really should be defending better there. He's got no support, Sergio Garcia. He was the player that had the problem. I'm sure it would have been a matter of seconds before Real Madrid would have got the ball back. now. With half-time, Espanyol going searching for the second. 4 players, 5 players in the box.
Several times this season, Real Madrid have had problems defending set pieces. Here's Cristian Alfonso. My goodness, is he trying to score from there?
I think he's actually trying to put it behind the goal into the crowd just before half-time to kill off a bit of time. Didn't succeed.
Here's Arbeloa. He's lost the compass there. Now the crowd are getting on the back of Alvaro Arbeloa. Contrao, Modric, Contrao, corner, Espanyol a little under 90 seconds away from a surprise lead at half-time. Casillas didn't get the contact he hoped for, but it was enough in the end for the goalkeeper.
Mentioning the fact that Real Madrid don't have an obvious centre forward and struggling to find an obvious wide player as well for them, apart from the fullbacks.
Contrao's cross, well defended by Espanyol. Well, you would think Di Maria would be a definite option at the start of the second half for Jose Mourinho.
Almost making that running behind. Ronaldo again. It's falling. It's impeding the Real Madrid player.
Room here now for Khedira. Even more of it for Sergio Ramos. Ronaldo. Simao. Good looking ball this for Verdu. Victor Sanchez. Playing 1 minute of stoppage time. Real Madrid got off to a really fast start. Looked like they were on a mission to recover from that cup defeat at Celta in midweek. The pace of their attacks dissipated somewhat after a bright opening 10 minutes. And lucky not to take the lead when Modric hit a post. Not been too many saves for Kiko Casillas in the Espanyol goal. In by Khedira. Oh, and it's in! Real Madrid equalise right on the stroke of half-time. Goalkeeper Kiko Casillas beats the turf in frustration. And it all stemmed from that ball in from Sami Khedira. And Ronaldo did the rest.
1 or 2 complaints from Espanyol. It's a wonderful cross from Sami Khedira. Ronaldo gets there first, sticks his foot in. Complaints from Espanyol that it was a dangerous challenge from Ronaldo. Heavily near that. I think the defender has to be more decisive there.
Here's Sergio Garcia producing a stretching save out of Casillas. Well, an eventful end to a rather strange first half here at the Bernabeu. Sergio Garcia's pace has been a handful for Pepe and Ramos and Contrao in this first half. And the side in the bottom 3 from the city of Barcelona are performing creditably here. But Ronaldo equalising right on half-time. It's 1-1.
Well, a very muted atmosphere at the Bernabeu, reflecting a very muted performance in Real Madrid. Not what Jose Mourinho was looking for in that first half, despite... It looks like Angel Di Maria has come on for Luka Modric in the second half. Let's rejoin our commentary team at the Bernabeu, Terry Gibson and Kevin Keatings.
Welcome back. Plenty for the Madristas to mull over at half-time. The fact their side went a goal to nil down, very much against the run of play, scored by Sergio Garcia, but that Ronaldo goal on the stroke of half-time has lifted the mood a little. But what won't have pleased them is the non-appearance of Luka Modric, Terry, for the start of the second half. Angel Di Maria is on. I can only believe that Modric has either picked up a knock or he's ill, because he was the game's outstanding player in the first half.
Yep, and I think if that isn't the case, then I'm surprised that... I think they obviously needed some width. You mentioned that just before the half-time break. I do wonder whether Jose Mourinho would have considered putting Modric back into his normal role, perhaps alongside Xabi Alonso, to be a little bit more creative than there, instead of Sami Khedira. No, I'm not surprised to see Di Maria, but I'm really surprised to see that it's Luka Modric that's been replaced.
Well, if it was purely tactical, Modric will not be in the best of moods right now. We can be safely assured of that. Here's Victor Sanchez. Here's the danger man for Espanyol, Sergio Garcia, whose movement has been good. A few bits of service that he fed on in the first half. He was a handful at times. Here's the first involvement for Di Maria. Argentina's done well. Away by Javi Lopez. Di Maria. Callejon. Real Madrid in the first corner of the second half.
I thought they started off the first half really well. Looked like they really meant business. As I said, for 10 minutes, Espanyol didn't get a kick of the ball. Just some slack defending from Pepe and Ramos allowed Sergio Garcia eventually to put Espanyol one up.
Ozil's corner. Colotta back out with Ozil. Here's Di Maria. Pepe. Ronaldo. Contrao. Goal. Excellent support play from the fullback, Fabio Contrao. His first goal of the season, and exactly what Real Madrid needed at the start of the second half.
It's a brilliant run from Contrao. It's good build-up play from Real Madrid. 2 goals in as many minutes either side of half-time have changed this game completely. Ronaldo, great vision to put it into the park for Fabio Contrao. He shows the strength there to hold off the challenge in the 18-yard box. He knows there's a chance at the end of it. He maintains his balance, and it's a wonderful finish. Opens his body up, side foot, right foot towards the far post. Brilliant piece of attacking play for a left-back.
Well, Mourinho would have asked for his team to be more incisive in the final third, and graphically illustrated there by Ronaldo's astute pass and the excellent movement off the ball. And he got his handsome reward for that, Fabio Contrao.
Contrao makes the run because he's fully confident in the fact that Ronaldo will see the run, deliver the pass at the right time.
Christian Alfonso. Can't find a way past Ramos, who was being held.
Alfonso didn't show much belief there. He thought he could get past Sergio Ramos. Belief has probably taken a real battering amongst the Espanyol players. Almost got to half-time, 1-0 ahead.
Lovely ball from Di Maria, and it's Callejon. Goalkeeper makes a really good save to keep out the shot from Arbeloa, set up by that man Callejon. Got to keep themselves in the game for the next 10 minutes or so, Espanyol. If they leak another, then they're seriously up against it. Here's Alonso. Contrao, it's his first goal for Real Madrid. Ronaldo's goal, incidentally, takes him level with the legendary Paco Gento. Wonderful left winger in the all-conquering Real Madrid side of the late 50s and early 60s. 126 league goals now, Ronaldo. League goals. No free kick. Looked like he was bought there, Ozil.
Goes for the 1-2. I know exactly what he's doing there, but I think Ozil has sufficient time to actually run past the challenge of Moreno. It's a give and go.
I think he knows exactly what he's doing there, the Mexican.
Both players do. I think Ozil should have got the free kick.
Here's Alfonso. Sergio Garcia. He's got a pass on here. The cross is a good one, but Victor Sanchez should have really been pressurising Contrao more than he was. Just needed to gamble that the cross was coming in here, the number 4.
We should have trusted Verdou's ability to clip the ball towards the far post. Victor Sanchez didn't anticipate that at all. It was an easy clearance from Contrao. It shouldn't have been.
Decent response from Espanyol. They're going behind. Simao's corner. Punch clear from Casillas. And here's Mesut Ozil. Di Maria unmarked in the middle if he can pick the pass. It's Angel Di Maria. Another important save from Casillas. Ronaldo, it's a little 1-2 off the left. Alonso. Much more cut and thrust about Real Madrid in the opening 8 minutes of the second half. Almost the arrival of Di Maria has brought that about.
See the chance for Di Maria. It's not the best of first touches, but he's still in position. He's got a shot away into a handball as it bounced up towards his arm. Good save though from Kiko Casillas. A bit shambolic at the back now, though, Espanyol.
Real Madrid did the league double over Espanyol last season for the 3rd year in a row. .5-0 and 4-0 the scorelines. The absent Higuain got 5 of those 9 goals. Space is opening up here. Deflection! Wow, what a save! Magnificent stop from Kiko Casillas. Shot took a deflection, and that is a top draw save.
So it's a massive deflection on the shot from Di Maria. Brilliant save from Kiko Casillas. Excellent work from Diego Calotto to follow up as well.
Ramos. Well, they're a different looking animal, aren't they, since half-time. Di Maria.
We got together last night, didn't we, on that Sevilla Malaga game with the Malaga defence. The art of defending the edge of the 18-yard box off to a tee. Here we see how not to defend. Galotto drops so much deeper than the rest of his back four. As Callejon the chance to be in an onside position, then another save from Kike Casillas. That wasn't the best of the bunch, was it? The save from Di Maria was outstanding.
Here's Contrao. Breezes away from Christian Alfonso. He's got Javi Lopez for company. Full-back who won't be too happy with his involvement in the goal for that man, Fabio Contrao, who's out-muscled rather too easily for comfort. Espanyol getting ready to make a change. The coach, Aguirre. Looked like it might have been Joan Capdevila, veteran fullback. Kedira.
Set the defending from Espanyol, slightly shambolic. Probably not too confident they're going to go the remainder of the game without conceding any chances, any more goals.
Here's Alfonso. Javi Lopez with the throw. It's now a corner. Simao across to take. Away by Ronaldo. Further clear by Contrao. Here's Callejon. Lovely pass from Callejon. Di Maria, beautifully done. Ronaldo! Oh, what a goal that would have been if he caught that flush on the volley. Di Maria. Now that was Real Madrid at their best.
That would have been like the Harlem Globetrotters, wouldn't it, in football, with a little flick up from Di Maria. Madrid certainly wouldn't have picked any other player, would they, to be there attempting the volley just to finish that move off. Absolutely astonished that Ronaldo completely miskicked it. It's a great pass from Callejon. Wonderful first touch from Di Maria. Just needed Ronaldo with a half deflection, short of a goal.
Capdevila will be with us shortly. Here's Ramos from range. Espanyol can now make that switch.
See, his first touch from Di Maria. Should have been right-footed, but he uses the outside of his left foot. A nice smile from Ronaldo. He knows that would have been up there amongst goal of the century, I think, if that had flown in the top corner.
First touch of Di Maria on the volley was a dream, wasn't it?
With the wrong foot. Should have been his right foot, having his right foot up. Of course, he's from the ability, left-footed player, just outside the left foot. A harder technique for sure than just the inside of the right foot, but it was perfect.
I think Aguirre has reacted to the presence of Di Maria down that right-hand side. He's taken off the 19-year-old Victor Alvarez and put on the vastly experienced former Spanish international left-back and World Cup winner Joan Capdevila. Verdu. Javi Lopez. In by Alfonso, it's not troubling Casillas.
Neither one really up that. I'm convinced it was a cross or a shot there from Christian Alfonso. I think he's just getting rid of the ball as quickly as he could. With a deflected shot. That is a stunning save.
I don't think you'll see a better save, certainly in Spain.
Absolutely brilliant.
Than this season than that one.
And he deserved the fact that Alonso got there to sweep away the rebound. It would have been heartbreaking for a goalkeeper to have made a save like that and see the rebound put behind him.
Di Maria, raking pass, which should have been all the way through to the goalkeeper. I don't think Colotto needed to make that initial header. Almost an hour gone.
The problem for Espanyol is Colotto is dropping so much deeper than Hector Moreno. Of course, we had a young 19-year-old left-back who's not going to really have much influence on the way their defence is set up. Javi Lopez, to a certain degree, still making his mark in the game.
Yellow card here for Alonso for the pulling of the Ronaldo shirt. Can't have any complaints about that. It was a deliberate attempt to pull Ronaldo back from Christian Alfonso.
Keeper stays there. I'm really surprised to see Xabi Alonso try and whip this in towards the near post. Something we've seen him do before. Certainly looks to Mourinho as if he's wrapped the cage of Angel Di Maria. He's really come on with a point to prove tonight. Probably aggrieved that he's the player left out from the match against Celta Vigo.
Khedira.
You can see him hugging the touchline. He's given the attack width. It was really was lacking in the first half. Perhaps Modric and Ozil and Ronaldo playing in similar positions. The width was coming from the fullbacks. Particularly Control, not a lot of width from Arbeloa, who didn't get forward.
Here's Di Maria again. Lovely pass! And Ozil denied by the excellent #2 choice Espanyol goalkeeper, only playing because the captain and #1 Christian Alvarez is injured, but he's excelling.
He probably expected to be busy, but he's having a superb game. Good Mesut Ozil, wonderfully gifted footballer, always a pleasure to watch.
Ozil's corner. Scooped away by Sergio Garcia, who, if you joined the game late, gave Espanyol a surprise lead during the first half, very much against the run of play. Only a Ronaldo equaliser right in the last seconds of the first half made it 1-1 at the break. Since then, Fabio Contrao has got his first Real Madrid goal. Javi Lopez. Callejon.
It's an untidy pass from Javi Lopez, really under a lot of pressure, and he knew exactly where he was trying to pass the ball to, and it was a straightforward pass, should have been accurate. You can't give away possession as easy as that against Real Madrid.
Ronaldo. Corner. Ronaldo now off in chase of Ferenc Puskás, who's the next player ahead of him in terms of goals in the league for Real Madrid. He's got some famous old names ahead of him still. After Puskás, great Hugo Sanchez, Santillana, Di Stefano, on top of the pile, Raúl. A little over 100 goals to find yet in the league for Ronaldo to pass Raúl's all-time. His current striking rate will take him about 2 seasons.
We saw a lot worse than that in the first half, and the referee didn't stop the play and give the penalty for any foul in the 18-yard box from an attacking point of view.
Well, you won't be going anywhere, I'm sure, because we have got a great game coming up next. The top two, Barcelona lining up like that. like Son getting a start for Tito Villanova. I'm sure you'll see the name of Radamel Falcao leading the attack for Atletico Madrid. Diego Costa starting as well. Well, that should be a cracking game. Ronaldo judged to have been offside. Crowd didn't think so. There's Sergio Garcia. Good looking cross. It's well defended by Arbeloa. Contrao.
Well, at times, Espanyol still look as if they're carrying a threat going forward. I'm not sure they can keep out Real Madrid for the rest of the match and keep the score on for Real Madrid down to 2. Sergio Garcia is leading the line on his own. Verdu at times, when he gets supply from the midfield, finds himself in a really good position. Intelligent footballer. So Sergio Garcia is really giving Sergio Ramos a real difficult game tonight. His movement off the ball is excellent. He's been strong as well. He's been able to withstand the physical challenge of Sergio Ramos.
Verdu. Alfonso. He's done well to get away from Xabi Alonso and Contrao momentarily. It will be a corner. Simao will scuttle across to take this one.
Just next to pass, but the ball past Xabi Alonso there. A couple of step overs. I thought he should have just got it at his feet. Drove to the byline to get the cross in. He settles for a corner.
Colotto, Moreno, Capdevila, all a presence in there for Espanyol. Got to clear the first man, Simao. Got to maximise those set pieces. Aguirre's team. Here's Di Maria. That game at the Camp Nou, by the way, scheduled for 8 o'clock. What a mouth-watering prospect, Terry. Messi and Falcao out there together.
Yep, that's the top two, isn't it? It's been a while since we said that. Atletico Madrid. I wonder what Real Madrid will be. I would guess they'll be looking for Atletico Madrid to beat Barcelona, to try and close the gap between them and Barcelona, despite being behind Atletico Madrid.
They've had a great season. Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid, both in La Liga and so far in the Europa League. We've really enjoyed that particular competition in recent times. But they failed to turn up here a couple of weeks ago. The word coming out of the camp is that lightning won't strike twice, and they will prove that they're no flash in the pan under Simeone this season, and rightfully deserving of their second place in the table right now. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, it gets away beautifully from Javi Lopez. That was a gorgeous little touch of the ball that opened up the space for the cross from Cristiano Ronaldo. And the booking for Xabi Alonso, late on Simao.
Struggled with an injury just prior to that, Xabi Alonso. Looking around to the bench before he made that challenge. 2 or 3 minutes before that, he was labouring in midfield.
Close to a suspension now, Xabi Alonso. It's his 9th booking of the season. Juan Albi is an interesting player. The Uruguayan, 4 goals in 7 league appearances against Real Madrid. That's a record that anybody would envy. Juan Albi, can he be the catalyst for a positive Espanyol result? And he was nearly in there.
A firmer touch. Threw himself back the cross. At least he got in at the far post. Took a couple of deflections along the way. A firmer touch really would have had Casillas in trouble. But I can understand the thinking of Javier Guerra. I think he feels the pace of Sergio Garcia has caused them problems. Albin is a similar type of player. Taken off Verdu is the link player, the second striker that plays as more as an attacking midfield player. So now, definitely two strikers up there for Espanyol.
Ronaldo. Di Maria. Sloppy pass. Alonso didn't really get that one away as he ought to have done. Here's Angel Di Maria. Skips past Javi Lopez. Callejon. Gets it back off Di Maria. Didn't get any power on the shot.
About possession from Real Madrid. Been running in behind the defence. He made some really good runs. Doesn't get a good finish on it, though. Doesn't make good contact. If we know Jose Mourinho is considering the youngster, Morata. As a substitute. An out striker.
You would expect it'll be for Callejon. Morata is ready. Di Maria. He's brought a real sense of purpose to the Real Madrid performance in the second half after one of his worst games in a Real Madrid shirt for 45 minutes at Celta in midweek. Di Maria, but as Terry said earlier, maybe feeling he's got a point to prove to Mourinho. That's most definitely the case because he took him off at half-time in that game. Didn't start him tonight. He's played very well in 27 second-half minutes. Here's Ozil. Nobody coming in at the far post. Maybe he was just trying to find the far corner of Pico Casillas' net. So here comes the change.
He's going for goal himself. Sharp run. Behind Carlotto is really struggling to do with anything. Any player that runs in behind him.
Callejon coming off. The young man who might have felt in the absence of Benzema and Higuain, who would have got a start tonight, 20-year-old Alvaro Morata gets his chance to shine.
See the cross that goes right across the goal. Now been with his first touch of the game. Instinctively sticks his left leg out. Doesn't get enough power on it to trouble Casillas.
Ronaldo, not one of his best. Pepe. It's going to take an almighty collapse from Barcelona to yield 11 points to Real Madrid, but all the champions can do is keep winning any which way and how. Just get over the line, keep racking the wins up and hoping. And that was very nearly an instant impact from Morata. A lovely little touch feathered in towards his head here by Ozil. Clever touch this.
It's hard for him to get any power on it because, as you said, it's a feathered touch from Ozil. Hector Moreno with the player on the line for Espanyol to clear it.
has got a goal for the senior team, Morata, that late winner at Levante earlier in the season. Real Madrid's next game is a tough-looking one. Might have just struck the arm there of Javi Lopez. It would have been harsh if Real Madrid got a penalty there, but Real Madrid next up away to Malaga, who are going extremely well. Winners at Sevilla this weekend, and currently lying in the last of the Champions League places in fourth. Another win for Levante this weekend. They're just a point behind Malaga in fifth. Levante having a magnificent season, going well in the Europa League too. Shoestring budget.
Lack of awareness there though from Christian Alfonso. I think it was Simao to his right, was completely unmarked, just needed a one-touch pass to move the ball on, but I don't think he even saw it, controlled it. Had the shot blocked from distance. There's still work here for Real Madrid to do. Dominated the second half again. Just the one goal to the good, and Espanyol, two strikers on now, appearing to open up a little bit more.
Has to be said, Real Madrid looking the more likely to score next, but the advantage is narrow. Largely down to the excellence of the Espanyol goalkeeper, Casillas, who's made 3 or 4 excellent saves. One of them was world class to keep out a shot from Angel Di Maria. Here's Di Maria. Pass on the hit. And Victor Sanchez kicks out Simao. Down the line from Capdevila. Pepe just too strong for Simao Sabrosa, at the expense of an Espanyol throw. Capdevila to take. Sergio Garcia. Victor Sanchez. Garcia. Strong defending by Ramos. Definite booking here for Victor Sanchez.
Run from Ramos out the back, dispossessed Sergio Garcia. Clip of the ankles, enough for Sanchez to put a stop to Sergio Ramos, and enough for the referee to decide it's necessary for a yellow card.
Espanyol could yet find themselves back at the bottom of La Liga after the end of this weekend. The side currently at the basement, Deportivo La Coruña, haven't played yet. If I remember rightly, they're at home to Valladolid. And if Deportivo were to get just a point in that game, assuming that Espanyol get nothing here, then Aguirre's team will be propping up the rest again. Still in this, Espanyol. Ronaldo uses out to Christian Alfonso, and then Ronaldo's foul and a booking.
his possession and tries to win it back quickly and atone for his error. Christian Alfonso, likewise I said about Contrail, going down as if they really hurt them. They're in seconds, back up on their feet. Alfonso went down as if he was really in pain. Slightly late. Split second, isn't it? He gets a little bit quicker, he blocks the ball.
A little unfortunate there, Ronaldo. 10 minutes to go. Javi Lopez. Scooped forward by Colotto. Underneath that is Ramos. Now Kedira.
It's got a little bit scrappy. After that mark playing to the hands of Espanyol, the tempo has certainly gone down from the Real Madrid perspective. Chances are less frequent since the early stages of the second half, and Casillas was in fine form. Contrail got the second goal for Real Madrid.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a tough relegation fight for Espanyol. 4 seasons ago they were bottom with 10 matches left. They went on to win 8 of the remaining games that season, actually finished as high as 10th. Not quite sure they've got enough strength in depth. They've got the January window to come, and as I said earlier, they're very much going to be looking for loan deals. Not a great deal of money to spend, but they're going to need some fresh talent and bodies in for the fight. Kedira just reacting to the challenge on him. The referee says, I'm in charge, and get on with it to Ramos. Free kick, foul on Morata.
I think the referee's getting tired. That's why he's blowing up every 10-15 seconds around. He's completely spoiling this game. There's no flow to it whatsoever now. We get a stoppage every 10-15 seconds. No foul now. Just play on. I think that's why it was Sergio Ramos when he went down from a challenge. There wasn't a foul. He went down. The referee give it. He seems quite happy now. In the 82nd minute, just keep blowing, so he doesn't have to cover too much ground, the referee. Goalkeeper, Kika Casillas, certainly might have to cover some ground here to stop this shot from Ronaldo.
Just that little movement with both hands where he plants the ball into the turf, just to make sure that he gets the usual action on these free kicks. It's a brave Espanyol wall. Nobody flinched there. An unlikely match winner in Fabio Contrao at the moment for Real Madrid. Alonso trying a really ambitious pass. It's well defended by Capdevila.
Yep, they already look stronger, don't they, Capdevila in the defence. There's a fine line between an experienced player and one who's past his best. I think Capdevila still comes into the category of being more than useful in this situation for Espanyol.
Especially in a relegation scrap, they're going to need all the experience at their disposal. Aguirre will know that.
I think likewise with Simao as well. There we have another non-foul from the referee. It's glad when there's 2 players who are in touching distance of each other now.
Just glad you're not in the stands as assessor, Gibbo. Can't imagine what
I wish I was.
His total would be. Or maybe I can. Oh, it's a good header on, and that set piece very nearly worked. Casillas was exposed for a moment there.
Once you get that first touch, it's so difficult to defend. Capdevila is the player at the end of it. It's a difficult one for him. He's stretching. Anything on target, it would flash past Casillas before he knew it. That's why it's just such a dicey situation for Real Madrid, for them to ease off. They've slowed down the passing, they've slowed down their all-round play. Thinking it was going to be a comfortable win after they got that goal from Contral, but Espanyol, and to their credit, have dug in. A lot to thank the goalkeeper for keeping them in the match. But they can start and a real go at it now. A bit of anxiety might be from the one or two of the Real Madrid players.
Well, nothing to lose, but everything to gain, Aguirre's team. If they can get a point here, then that gives them a platform to build on, most certainly. There's no margin for error in Real Madrid's catch-up game on the league leaders, Barca.
Lost their overall control of the game now, Real Madrid. Anything can happen in this last 4 or 5 minutes, plus added on time. Sort of a bit frantic now from both teams, as you'd expect from Espanyol. Real Madrid just need possession.
Here's Ronaldo.
He had a shot in the first 2 minutes of the game. That's par for the course. And I think he's almost averaging a shot every 2 minutes. And sometimes just maybe it might have been wiser to keep possession for his side in this situation in the game.
Foul by Pepe.
I didn't think that was a foul, but it must have been, because Pepe hasn't complained. Saw a threat from the last one with Capdevila once they got that initial flick on.
Real Madrid holding a very high line at the moment. Good 3 or 4 metres outside the 18-yard line.
Carlotto around the back against the young player Morata.
Here's Sergio Garcia. And Carlotto is in there. Hooked across dangerously. Sergio Garcia's effort looked like it was going on target. Arbeloa knew nothing about it, but he's got it out for a corner.
Likes the style of the finish from Sergio Garcia. He just thrashed it, didn't he? Opened his body up, right foot, side foot volley with power.
Well, full credit to Espanyol, second to bottom in the table, giving it a real good go in the remaining minutes here. Simao's corner. Espanyol looking for a penalty in there. They might get the goal. They have. It's 2-2, and it's that man, Juan Albin, who continues his excellent goal-scoring record against Real Madrid. The Uruguayan now has 5 goals in 8 league appearances against Real Madrid. And they didn't put the game to bed. Mourinho's side looks like they might pay for it.
Well, I'm sure he told his manager, look, I always score against Real Madrid, put me on. And he gets on, it's a goal-match scramble. Real Madrid don't deal with it, they can't clear the ball. And again, it's an impressive finish from Albin. Doesn't get overexcited. Again, it's a side-foot volley from close distance. Make sure he hits the target. From that distance, no chance for Casillas. As you said, bottom of the table, Espanyol. They've stuck at it, they've kept in there. Real Madrid should have finished them off. Great goalkeeping from Kiko Casillas. And now Espanyol found an equaliser. Is there time for Real Madrid to fight back again? The answer to that is, there probably is.
Here's Di Maria. Tries it from range, and Garcia, everything behind it, and in no hurry at all, as you might expect to get this ball away. We're in the 90th minute.
Again, it's a shot from distance and slightly closer than Ronaldo's last effort. This becomes the end of an attack.
Real Madrid will feel in the time that's left they'll fashion at least one decent opportunity. That was almost it. Deflection, throwing bodies on the line there, Espanyol. Ozil fired in towards goals, corner.
It's a high-handed cram against Colotto, threw himself. Casillas hits Moreno. Threw himself at the clearance. The urgency shown from Real Madrid now, they should have been showing this urgency 20 minutes ago. It's falling. There's 3 players down with cramp. I'll eventually get the right one. But they should have showed this urgency a long time ago around Real Madrid, and they would have wrapped this game up convincingly.
We're into stoppage time.
Pathetic from falling.
4 minutes. A minimum of 4 minutes left.
He actually touches Ronaldo. Look, Ronaldo just pulls his shirt. Look what Falling was doing to Ronaldo in the first half. He's only trying to get away from the defender. The defender goes down. Concentrate. That's all Espanyol have to do. Concentrate.
Xabi Alonso's corner. Excellent handling from Casillas. Oh, what an outstanding performance from this 26-year-old goalkeeper. Former Real Madrid B-team player. Coming back to haunt his former club tonight. Surely they're not going to get a winner, are they? Alonso might have got that into the path and probably should have done. If Albin was completely free on the edge of that Real Madrid penalty area. Corner to Espanyol.
Surely they haven't got the audacity to go for a winner, have they?
The last team to win here, Barcelona, 12 months ago.
Doesn't appear as if they're going to commit as many players forward for this corner as they did the last one to get the equaliser. Clearly not. Just now been in the box.
We're happy with what we have. There's the message there. Come the end of the season, this could be, if it is going to be a point, an absolutely crucial one in their fight to stay up, but not over yet. Ball taken before man in the opinion of the referee, and I think he was right. We're into the final 2 minutes. Forward by Contrao. Di Maria, Ozil. Out away by Colotto. Xabi Alonso. Contrao.
Certainly Aguirre can't complain, can he, about anything about the work rate of his players? I'm sure he'll be learning a lot about his players, and this is only third game.
2 draws up to now. Looks like it's going to be a third for Aguirre. They've very nearly got a win. Denied by a last gasp equaliser by Alvaro Negredo, and a 2-2 home draw with Sevilla last time out. In by Di Maria, and there's that excellent goalkeeper. We look back on that save now from Kiko Casillas, and the goalkeeper on his own has earned his side a point here.
I cannot believe he's 26 and he hasn't ever been a regular anywhere. He's looked absolutely brilliant tonight. Coming for crosses, starting position on defending long balls through the middle from Real Madrid. Shot stopping.
Last 20 seconds coming up. It's now or never for Mourinho's side. Flag stays down. And there's a miscontrol there by Morata. He was in on goal there. Real anguish for Ozil, who fed the pass into young Morata here.
It's just the ball over the top as Morata doesn't get the first touch.
And following a cup defeat at Celta Vigo, Mourinho's side have slipped up against Aguirre's Espanyol. One of the surprise scorelines of the season at the Bernabeu. It's finished Real Madrid 2, Espanyol 2.
Yes, and Real Madrid who rue those missed chances early in the second half, and they had plenty of them. The late goal from Espanyol saw Real try and go up a gear, but quite simply, too little.